Welcome to day 25. 25 days, congratulations. Even if you didn't manage to do them consecutively or you missed one here or there, it's still a huge progress. And I really hope that this is just helping you to realize that you can develop a daily drawing habit and the benefits of that, and then also just kind of spark your creativity a little bit and give you ideas for what you enjoy to draw most. So it's like you need a lot of time for exploring the different mediums, the different ways to sketch, the different subjects, and kind of seeing what really clicks with you. So today, for those of you that hated all the quick stuff that we had to do, this is your treat. So now we're going to slow it way down. We're going to enjoy working on an incredible fluffy cloud-like texture and take our time to do one long drawing of a beautiful, beautiful fluff of cotton. So this is from a friend's cotton that she grew, and she sent this to me. My gran picked cotton when she was a kid. She picked up to 400 pounds a day, the adult load of cotton, by the time she was 14. So it's one of those things. It's just, I love getting to look back on that and just kind of be thankful for how hard other people have worked so that, I have this life where I can paint and draw. And so I try to work really hard and just think back on those examples. So this one's for Gran. We're gonna work on a piece of cotton. I'm going to be using charcoal because it is so conducive to getting a broad range of values from very dark to very light. And it's also very conducive to taking out those fluffy little parts with a kneaded eraser. You can use any medium. So even, you can use your ballpoint pen, whatever you have on hand. So don't let medium be an obstacle. Just give it your best shot in whatever you have available. All right, with that, we will get started. Okay, so I'm starting with my vine charcoal just to block in the overall size and shape. Even with an organic shape like this, the more precise you are with the placement of everything, the better it will look. So I did that, got it all in, and then I just wiped my charcoal down just to give me the light indications and the overall values, and then started building, where I needed to adjust things, I adjusted it. I found things that I needed to change the placement on a little bit. I'm looking for the flow of light. I'm looking for where the light hits, even on the fabric around the cotton. How is that light flowing? And the light is going to get less pronounced as it moves away from the light source. So it's going to get darker as it goes towards the end of my picture where the shadow is. And so I just kind of want to use that flow of light to draw you into the composition. Here it is. And then one of the things that you will notice as you work on this. So here's your reference image. I've heightened the contrast because otherwise the cotton just turns into white fluff and you can't see the details on the highlight part. So I've heightened the contrast. Hopefully that'll make it easier for you. But one of the things that you will notice is you can only get things so light. So in order to develop the look of light and to get this broad range of values, what you're going to need to do is really be faithful to build up layers of dark. Okay, so on the image, on this photo, it is a little more pronounced than it is in real life because I heightened the contrast so that the lights didn't get overexposed. If you work from photo reference a lot and you need to get more accurate sense of values, try to do 3 different references. One that shows you the dark, so your lights are overexposed, but your darks are showing up. One that shows your lights by having the darks, kind of more fading to disappearing into black, and then your lights, the details in the light will show up. And then one kind of a mid-range. Unfortunately, that's the limits of photography. So it's great to just practice with what's in front of you, but it's also good to learn how to use photos. So in order to get the sense of the light, you have to be building up the darks. And you'll notice that as you go along, you're like, okay, I can't get this any lighter. So that means what you need to do is build the things around it a little darker. Okay. So this will be just a great thing to practice all that on. I want you to look at the structure of the little pod here. You can see those fun little half circle shapes, but look at how they overlap. So the tendency can be to just make them perfectly in line with each other and parallel curves, but you can see that the ending place, so that goes from the tip down to the stem, where those curves go into the stem, you can see that they end at different spots. Okay, so just keep your eyes out for things like that. It'll really help give your drawing a little bit more authority and power when you get details like that right. And then have fun with this, really explore trying to get that fluffiness of the texture. So, and then make sure that you get the darkest dark. Squint your eyes, find your darkest darks and your lightest lights so that you can see where you are working up to. And then as you wrap this up, squint your eyes a lot, step back from your drawing and look at it. Take breaks if you need to. I've given you 15 minutes on the video. I spent about 30 minutes. So you can rewind it, spend as much time as you have. You can do more or less. And just really try to play with what makes this fluffy texture look fluffy, and then give it that hard contrast with the more hard shapes. So great job. And tomorrow we're going to be doing some studies of something totally different. We are going to be doing fun little reflective drops of water. So that's, again, we're like playing with the spectrum of texture here, and can't wait to do some water drops with you. Have a great rest of your day. Pop on some music. Enjoy drawing. I will see you tomorrow.